What's up guys, out here at Tomahawk MX with a group of, I don't know, we have 8 to 10 guys, night class. So this allows us to get really specific with certain sections. We're gonna work a downhill. So I'm gonna tell these guys here with me today, how to approach a rough, beat up downhill section. There's a very specific way to hit a downhill section when it gets rough. So body position, the attack position I teach, nothing varies. The only thing that's maybe slightly different is you simply will just lower yourself within it. We're not leaning back. We're not going too far over the front. We're not standing super tall above the bike. We're just getting nice and low, the same position we would be in if we were braking. So it's just a streamlined version of the attack position, right? A couple key things. Shift up. I expect the 65s to be 5th, maybe 6th gear coming down this hill. 85s, probably 5th, 250Fs, 4th, 125, 4th or 5th. Do not get scared when I say shift up. I know a lot of people I say, oh, go to 5th instead of 3rd. And they're like, whoa, I don't want to go that fast. You can go the same exact speed, but it will make the bike handle, and you will be immediately like, holy cow, this actually works. So biggest mistake you'll see is when you get to this part, the riders see the big bumps, and then they go, holy crap, I have to hit the brakes. Those bumps form because people got scared and hit the brakes. You have to do the opposite and try to just stay smooth on the gas through all that. So shift up, get low within the attack position, make sure your knees stay behind the foot pegs. That's the big thing. If the knees cave forward, all the weight goes to the front, it could get really dangerous. Stayed in position, that's all you can ask for. .38 on the Yamaha, Tyler, you can hear the bike has that engine brake, so that means he's got to shift up a gear. My guess is that's 4th gear on a 65, he's got to go to 5th. On a downhill, you want to be in a gear that when you let off the throttle, you do not get engine brake. Unless you were going down into like a really tight turn after a steep hill and you need the engine brake to stop. In a situation like this where we're flowing around a corner, you don't want that engine brake, so that means you need to be a gear higher than what you think. Do you know where your knees were? Right here. Things can, especially being taller on the bike like you are, things can get dangerous pretty quick. So drop your heel when you go down the hill and allow those knees to come back while keeping your upper body here. All right, got it?
Okay.
6.7, so half a second. Think about that, right? So 6.7 for Daniel, 6.2 for Rashad. Next to Owen and Austin. You guys want to go? Wish they knew to separate more. I'm only getting times on one of them. So Tyler and the Yamaha just did a 7.5. What do you guys notice? Do you hear anything? 8.6, too low of a gear. That bike is really responsive being in that low of a gear. See, he stood up all the way around the turn. I like that technique. 7.4. It's pretty good. Can I trust you? You're gonna jip me. All right, I'll do a couple passes so you have a couple tries. As soon as back tire hits.
Do you not trust me?
As soon as back tire leaves.
Do you not trust me?
No.
Just like brake swing off the cliff so you get to a slower time?
Yes. Okay, let's make sure I time my helmet. All right, so 6.2 is time to beat.
No, it's 5 to do.
I'm going to do a couple different passes just to see what's what. I'm going to do one that's pretty casual, and I haven't ridden the bike yet, so just so I don't kill myself.
More excuses.
And I'll see what that time is, and then I'll do one maybe a little more aggressive. So I feel comfortable. Really pay attention to wherever that kicker is that you guys are feeling, and just see how I respond to it. I'm gonna go to 5th this time. The only thing with 5th is just like Daniel, I'm gonna have to scramble a little bit to get the downshift so I don't lug through the turn. What was that time?
6-7.
Was it really?
Swear.
Oh.
15-2.
Wait on AJ.
5-5. I got 5-5.
Okay, I'm gonna believe the 5-5. What'd you get? 7-5?
They got 6.
We got 6.
I dipped it. I just told you.
The first one I got 5-7.
AJ, two people got 5-6
You
and
got 5-6.
5-5.
You got 5-5. It's as soon as you air, as soon as we see
As
you.
soon as
We see you.
As soon as back tire touches the ground,
I've been hitting.
and as soon as back tire leaves the ground.
Oh, I thought they were in the air.
They're pretty consistent, 5-5 and 5-6.
I thought it was as soon as we saw you.
Yeah,
So-
5-7.
What?
5-7.
So on this bike, it's a little bit of a give and take because I could hit the hill faster, but then I'd have to stuff the rut, right? So I'm trying to be pretty delicate coming into the rut so that I can keep my momentum up. On the 250S, you can stuff the rut a little harder and get away with it. On this bike, that's part of the reason I'm standing up, because if I sat down and hit the rut at that speed, it would put such a load into the bike that it would almost stop all of my momentum, right? So that's shifting to 5th gear, coming down the hill 5th gear, barely on the throttle. This bike's reacting a lot under me, but I'm just staying in position. I quickly get the downshift to 4th. Try standing around the corner for those of you that aren't doing it yet. Might be able to pick up a couple tenths. Guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon channel. Link will be below. It's an awesome community of people. We have 500 and something people. There's message boards. You guys can message me every single day. You can send your riding footage in to be critiqued and analyzed, which is pretty cool. So subscribe to that, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next video.